Hey everybody, Cam Capital here with a video on AMC. It's Monday, April 26th. AMC closed at 11.50, up 13% on the day, made a strong move higher as we broke out of that consolidating triangle, got through that declining upper trend line, and moved higher today, right? So this is 5-minute chart. I'm going to talk about these dotted purple lines. Basically, those are all marks from previous days, close or open or high prices. So you see we got that push in the morning. Push up to 1154, pulled right back to that. That was a high of a day. 1196 was, or 1193 that's marked, was also another high day, pulled back. So those lines held up pretty well. So now I'm just going to remove them just to remove some clutter. But we got solid move first thing in the morning. Big strength expected this week with a lot of earnings plays. Tesla reported their earnings, but smaller companies, Wall Street best plays move. So we had AMC up, GameStop up, moving up after hours, and then you also had Microvision, which became a top Wall Street bet stock, up huge on the day. But AMC, finally broke through that 10.5 level. We got through it pre-market, slight pullback down to the 50 EMA on 5 minutes, moved up higher, shorter pullback, consolidate, kind of got a cup handle right into the open. Quick pullback on the open down to really the half or neutral D line, and that 50 EMA still. Push up higher right away, get up to that 11.5 level, other area of resistance on the daily, pull back to the moving averages. I think it was the 15.9 that actually bounces here, and then take off all afternoon into the midday. This cupping action was about the same time, GameStop was too. I think it was actually this area right here, this cup. GameStop was going at the same time, cupping, and I think it was actually this level right here. Couldn't get through this 11.04. Then we finally pushed through when GameStop made its first run over that 160 retest, and then after into the afternoon, get to that power hour pullback, and we got a bounce here after hours about the same time. GameStop announced that their at the market offering was completed, so we're going to look to move higher on AMC in the next couple of days, especially with the end of the month options coming on Friday. So this thing could get really volatile. Here out of the daily is the triangle that's been drawn that we broke through. So last week, Thursday, Friday, right, we touched it twice, and then we got the gap up, move higher. So still very bullish last 4 days. And you can see here basically where we closed according to the volume here. We got a volume bar right at about 12.11.9 where we sold off at the end of the day, kind of a gap below, but also a little bit of a gap above into the lower 12s, and then really the volume picks back up over 13, right? So we get back into this prior move back into March. So we'll look to see if we can get that volume coming in. We did have an increase in volume today compared to basically all last week, all of last month. Back to the 5th was the last time we had more volume, 96 million. Today we did 78 million total. So look to see if that volume stays strong going into the rest of the week. And then lastly, we'll check the weekly chart. So video made on Friday, right? We're looking at the doji rule. We get a doji. Next candle's green. That also sold us up, basically filling to that top line of the triangle. And then again, you're going to look for that next candle to open. So you see here the high from last week, 1065. The low this week, 1057. So basically when it sold off and pulled right back through, that 1057 was right on the open. So that could have been a weekly time frame play to enter and stay long on, and then maybe risk down to the close at 1016 going forward. But you see here, if we're planning to play weekly time frames, you like to attack the large engulfing bar. So a calculated measured move for at least Friday could be this 1319 level. That put us right up into this 2 standard DEV mark, which is at 1288 right now. But this large candle from March 22nd is what I have my eyes on this week as a target to finish at for AMC. Going to keep this video shorter, do it separate with GameStop, as I think both of them are going to be pretty volatile this week, and maybe give a little in-depth analysis on a shorter video, keeping it less than 5 minutes. So let me know your thoughts on AMC and GameStop going forward. What are your targets for the end of the week, end of the month options? And let me know. Appreciate you taking time to watch the video. We'll see you in the next one.